Sean Strickland versus Dricus Du Plessis number 2 is happening since Dana White has confirmed that Sean Strickland will be getting a title shot. Now, who would win this fight? Well, before we talk about who would win this fight, let's take a look at their latest performances. And when Sean Strickland fought Dricus Du Plessis, and which was a very close fight, both went back and forth, both had some great shots and kicks. Sean Strickland all landed Dricus Du Plessis, but somehow they still gave it to Dricus Du Plessis. After this, Sean Strickland went on to fight Paulo Costa, and when Sean Strickland dropped Paulo Costa in round 2,
jabbing you in the gut like that. Oh.
Sean Strickland took control of the whole entire fight, while Paulo Costa with a nasty head kick in round 5.
Head kick drops Costa.
And obviously, Sean Strickland ended up taking it by decision.
By split decision, Sean!
Now let's take a look at Dricus Du Plessis' latest performances, in which he fought Sean Strickland, in which we just reviewed this fight. Dricus Du Plessis ended up taking it by decision. After this, Dricus Du Plessis went on to fight Israel Adesanya, in which Israel Adesanya started off great in round 1, until Dricus Du Plessis brought it back with his wrestling and grappling. Dricus Du Plessis rocked and got Israel Adesanya in a rear naked choke and made him tap in round 4.
Now this rematch was guaranteed to be next, considering how close their first fight was and considering how Dricus Du Plessis' face looked after the fight. So now that we can almost guarantee that this fight is going to be next, how's this fight going to play out? Well, a lot of fans are excited for this fight as they believe that Sean Strickland will finally be able to avenge his loss, but I don't believe it will be that easy, simply because after the fight, Sean Strickland went on to fight Paulo Costa, which yes, he'd won, and yes, he had some good highlight moments, but it wasn't the best performance. Meanwhile, Dricus Du Plessis, after the fight, obviously went on to fight Israel Adesanya, who's a way better opponent than Paulo Costa, and yet Dricus Du Plessis still managed to put on a very good performance and submit Israel Adesanya. So based off their latest fight, it should be clear that Dricus Du Plessis is the more dangerous fighter overall, whether fans want to admit it or not. So when talking about how this fight's going to go, well, Dricus Du Plessis is the more complete fighter. He doesn't just stand straight up like Sean Strickland. He goes for takedowns, and he just showed against Israel Adesanya how dangerous and how dominant he can be when it comes to wrestling and grappling. So now Sean Strickland has to look out for those takedowns if he doesn't want to end up like Israel Adesanya. So in the end, my prediction is that this rematch will look something very similar to how the first fight went, but I don't think it's going to be as close. I believe there's going to be a clear winner, which I would like to see Dricus Du Plessis win this fight, since he is the more complete fighter who can do it all, and that's what you want as a champion. You don't want somebody who just throws 1 or 2 punches like Sean Strickland, but at the same time, Sean Strickland's style might just be all he needs to beat Dricus Du Plessis.